Well, I think I am live. Let me unmute myself and I'm going to close this window. This is how I got echoes one time last week. Let me pull up on my phone the Facebook page just to make sure that I am on and going because I won't be able to see the video during the show today. I'm sharing my screen. You're watching Tips and Tech with Tiffany, and I am Tiffany Parson, and welcome to the Facebook page and the regular weekly Facebook live show. Today we're going to talk about your opt-in offer, your free offer from a technical standpoint in regards to the format of the free offer, and what do you do if you are using, like maybe you have a free report or a free ebook and it's in a PDF format and you've had it for a while. Now you want to update it. What do you do in that regard? So let me see here. Let me pull up my screen. Okay, perfect. So make sure I can see on this end as well. Ooh. Okay, don't want to hear myself on that end, but I'm coming through loud and clear. So this is great. And I'll also be able to see if any comments come through as we are going through our show. So what is a free offer? You've seen the opt-in forms. You've entered your name, your email, and in exchange gotten something for free, whether it was an ebook, a video, or an audio. Those are the three formats for free offers that you see often. So I want to talk to you first about video and what are the different platforms and choices for video. Big key here. If you're using video as your free offer, you do not want to host it on your own website. So if you have a WordPress website, you don't want the video file sitting in your media library. Whether you have WordPress or another type of website, you don't want the MP4 file or whatever type video file you have sitting on your web server. Why? It takes up a lot of space and a lot of bandwidth on your website. So every time somebody is watching that video, it pulls on the bandwidth of your website. It also, because of the size, increases what is being used on your web host. So it's best to have your video hosted somewhere off your web server. Also, if anything comes up, playing issues, things like that, 9 times out of 10, that has to do with the person on the other end. It has to do with their internet connection as opposed to the speed of your website being too slow. If your website is hosted on, we'll talk about the different options, but if your website is hosted, then you don't have to worry about that because they've got enough space, enough bandwidth, all that good stuff that you don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to share my screen here. And actually, before I do that, today is the 20th, it's September 20th, and I have to share with you, yesterday, the 19th, was my 8-year anniversary for Virtual Hired Hand. I have been working in my virtual hired hand business for 8 years. Officially, anniversary was yesterday. So I'm just so excited about that, and it's amazing what the changes are. 8 years ago, I was not even on Facebook. The only reason why I even got on Facebook was because of an Elance project that required having a Facebook account. So the one that I had set up and deactivated, the Facebook account, I went back and reactivated that Facebook account for the project. And so I've been doing it, using Facebook regularly, probably since 2010, I think. And been going ever since. But yeah, 8-year anniversary yesterday. And so new beginnings, moving on. We're birthing new things in this new year. Okay, so let's go to the options for video. So Viddler is a choice for storing your video. Now, all of these will have different prices based on how much you use, all that good stuff. I just like to give you some choices. So Viddler is one. Vimeo is another. Wistia is a third one. And I'll provide you with the links after the show. I'll put the links into the comments so they'll fit right in the portion of the video. Wistia is actually one that I've used for courses. I've used Vimeo as well. Okay, and then another option is YouTube, and we're talking about for your free offer. So remember, it's for your free offer. There was a time where YouTube allowed you to have unlisted videos where only people with those links could watch the video. But the problem was you couldn't tell the difference between a video that was available to the public versus one that was unlisted. And I don't know how long it's been now. They have a way to show you that it's unlisted, so you know it is indeed an unlisted video on YouTube and everybody's not seeing it. Let me find an example of an unlisted. So this one, excuse me,
I'm recording
is
my
an
screen.
unlisted
I want to show you how
video on YouTube, and you know because of this lock here. The lock that's open, that's the sign to let you know that this is an unlisted video. So now I feel better about recommending YouTube for even paid things as long as they're unlisted and they have this lock here. So that makes it a whole lot better. So those are the 4 options for video. Keep in mind, you don't want to host these large video files anywhere on your web server. And you know, just from keeping them on your computer, how much space they take up. Now, let's say you have audio. Maybe your free offer is not video, but it's audio. So what are your choices for audio? I'm going to give you 2 choices for audio. Let's see. Okay. One you may be familiar with already. SoundCloud. Let me show you my screen for that. SoundCloud is a place where you can upload your audio files, and you have the choice of making them downloadable or not, completely up to you. They have a free plan. After you've reached so many hours of audio, then you want to upgrade to a premium account for SoundCloud. The other option is Libsyn. Libsyn is, when you hear about Libsyn, it's mostly with podcasts. This is actually where I host all of my podcast episodes. But what I do with Libsyn is just upload the audio file only. So with Libsyn, you can choose, after you've logged into your account, you can choose to upload the audio file only. Let me pull that up just so you can see it since you are looking at my screen. Let me show you how that happens inside of Libsyn. Okay, so there's an option in the content to add file for download only, and I'll go to previously published. So when you do a download only, you're given a link to the MP3 file. So they give you a link to that file, and then you're able to use that wherever. I'm trying to find exactly where the link is. Okay, so this takes this takes us right to the audio. That's a long link though. Let me go back. Go back here. Here we go. I just clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, and so then you get a full link of where the MP3 file is. So that's another option for your audio files. Okay, so that is all for audio and for video, because you don't want to hold those files for your free offer. You don't want them sitting in your media library or sitting on your web host. Now, let's talk about your free offer. You've got a free report. Let me show you that on the website. I'll give you a couple of examples of what that would look like. Go back to sharing my screen here. Okay, so here in the top right corner of virtualhirehand.com, there is a way you can enter your email, and in exchange you get a free video training. It'll actually take you to a link. But on my other website, tiffanyparson.com, which is where all of my virtual assistant training is, I do have a free ebook. So when this is delivered, it is in a PDF format. Recently, I updated this particular file, and this is one of the major tips for today. A lot of times we'll create a report and it's still good, maybe a year later, however long, but you want to revise it, maybe add to it or swap it out, just depending on what's happening with your free offer. So what you can do is, oh no, hey Marilyn, she says she can't hear me. Let me make sure I'm turned up. Hold on, let me test on my phone. I turn the volume down on my phone. Okay. Okay, good deal. I'm using this microphone and I'm almost, let me feel. Okay. I think I'm turned all the way up. Okay, you probably hear a echo now. Okay. So, let me turn this down. Okay, I'll come closer. PDF form. So you want to say you want to change your report. It's been a while. You want to change it out. Instead of changing the link entirely, there is a way to do it without having to disturb the autoresponder message that someone gets. So when you put in your name, your email, and hit get now, you get a confirmation email that will, once you hit the link to confirm your email, you'll be sent an autoresponder message. And in that message is a link. And so that's the link I'm referring to. But there is a way to make it so that when you make changes, you don't have to do anything with the autoresponder. So just to make it a little clearer, AWeber is where the autoresponders are. So they're inside of AWeber. I use AWeber. There are different systems like MailChimp, GetResponse, Constant Contact, but I recommend using AWeber. So AWeber has the autoresponder message. And let me hop in there for a quick second. And while I'm typing this, Marilyn, are you able to hear me? Hopefully I'm loud enough. Let me go to the autoresponder. So she can hear. Messages. This is coming up. And what I just want you to see in this is the link. I think I can show it to you this way. Yes, okay, let me show you a quick preview. So when you enter your name and email here, let me scoot my picture over. When you enter your name and email in this form and click on Get Now, what happens is you will confirm your email and then you'll get this message. with the link to 15 known secrets to getting started as a virtual assistant. And that will take you to the PDF. So, I'll show you that real quick. And it's a really long link. So I didn't want to put this really long link. See at the very top, it's a super long link. I didn't want the email to have such a long link. So notice the difference. One is tiffanyparson.com/virtual hired hand 15 known secrets. The other one, and I completely read the link wrong, but that's okay in case anyone's catching it. The long link is really long. It goes on and on and on. So let me show you the trick for this. I'm going to come back to the screen and log into my website and show you the trick for this. It's thinking. Oh, password. If anybody has any questions while I'm pulling this up, just post in the comments. I can see you. Okay. Trying to think and talk all at the same time. Good challenges. Oh, while I'm pulling this up, let me share with you a couple of things I'm learning since doing Facebook Live. The first thing, when you're live, you're recording the video live, but say you realize, oh gosh, I didn't necessarily mean to show that on screen, and you want to go back and fix it. There is no fix for live video. So whatever it is, it's like live TV, whatever it is, it's out there, it's done. And if you absolutely have to fix the video, then you just have to upload an actual video straight to Facebook. You will lose all the data that goes with the video. You'll lose how many people watch the video and everything. But if it's an absolute, I have to, fix it, then, that's what you have to do. Okay, I'm inside of my website, and there's a plugin that I use called Pretty Link. What Pretty Link does is make your link pretty. So I want to show you on the second link here, 15 known secrets to getting started as a virtual assistant. And you can see this is the short link. Let's go up to it. And it's going to pull up our shortened link. So now remember, we had this really long PDF, which is, I didn't want that to be shown in the autoresponder message. So what I did instead was got the pretty link, which is now this, and that is what's used. It still goes to the long link. Still goes there. So that is the secret for PDFs. So if you have a report that you need to refresh, this is the way to do it. Set it up. You may not have set it up like this to start, but you can do that now so that the next time you have to refresh it, all you have to do is modify the pretty link and you are good to go. So let me see here if we have any questions. Okay, no questions. So this episode is really for you to go ahead and take action to start refreshing your free offers if you need to. And if you're working with a virtual assistant, let me give you a list of things that you'll need to provide to him or her to get your free offer all set up. Let me check. I could actually pull up. Let me pull up a Word document and do the check sheet for you. Oh, that'll work too. Okay. Let me share. Let me close these, and I'm going to give you a list of things that you want to share with your virtual assistant. So I'm going to change this to, there we go. Okay, so here's the list. Here's the list of items to provide to your virtual team. This is for your free offer. Your free offer is your report, audio, video. So let's say you're doing video. We talked about video first. So let's say you have a video. Well, you want to give them the link to your video. Link to your video. If you have an audio, you want to give them the link to your audio. And remember the choices for video was Viddler, Vimeo, Wistia, and YouTube. And I may be forgetting one, but I'll put the links again in the show notes for you. And then for audio, Soundcloud or Libsyn. Those are a couple. You may find another option, but those are two good options for you. And then if it's like an ebook or free report, in other words, if it starts out as a Word document, then you want to save it already as a PDF. Give it to them as a PDF. So you want to provide the PDF file already converted into the PDF. From there, you want to have an email system in place. So some type of email marketing system like AWeber. We looked at AWeber. So AWeber or MailChimp or GetResponse is another one. There's some other ones, but I'll just leave you with 3 options there for the email marketing system. Then you have to do some writing. So this is the written content that you will want to provide. On the website, remember the opt-in form and that whole page? So you have to have content for your landing page. Let me pull that back up. And, you know, some people call it a landing page, it's an opt-in page, or whatever your choice of wording is. It's not for a paid program. And so you want to provide that to them. And in this case, it would be, pull it up for you, here. So content, images, whatever graphics you want with it. So you want to provide that to your virtual assistant. What you want to go in the actual box itself. That is also what you want to provide. So the full content. Then, after that, after the full content, let's go back to our list. If I can enlarge that screen for you. Maybe let me take myself off. Okay. Let me see if that's a little bigger. Still looks small to me. Waiting for this to come up for you. Okay. Let me take this down. This looks like it got stuck. Yeah, it did get stuck. Okay, let me go to, I'm going to paste this in Word so I can increase the font for you. do it that way. I'm going to get a bigger font. Okay, that should be better. And then let me share Wistia. Okay. I'm not seeing Microsoft Word as an option to share. So hold on one second. What if I just say this? My screen goes black. Let me at least get myself back on here. I'm still here. Okay. There it is, Microsoft document. Oh, okay. Alrighty, so you should be able to see here. So we got the free offer, link to your video, audio, PDF file, email system. And now we're on the written content, so the actual page. Then behind the scenes, that thank you email. So remember the email I showed you in AWeber that has the nice pretty link? You want to provide the thank you email. If your virtual assistant is a technical virtual assistant, then they should be able to get it all linked up and hooked up and set up for you. Of course, if you don't have one, then contact me. Let's talk. Let's get you all set up if you need to get your free offer in place, or if you need to refresh your free offer and you want to have this done, just let me know. You can message me. Actually, you can message me, post in the comments, or go to virtualhiredhand.com and click on contact and contact me that way so we can get you all set. So after the thank you email, when they enter their information into your website, oh, I don't want to close that. I'm going to add another window here. And this time I want you to see this. Okay. So we're going to go backwards in the content. So under written content, landing page, what you see here, landing page. This is your landing page. Thank you email. This is after they enter their name and email and click. They'll get an email. They will get a confirmation email first, then they get that thank you email with your free offer link. So those are the main things as to what you'll need for your free offer and getting all set up. Now, if you want to send them additional emails after the thank you email, along with, as a free offer, not as a free offer, but as additional auto responses, say a few days after or what have you, then you can provide that as well. But this is the core basic. And now you've collected their name and email, they're on your email list, and they will get the regular emails as you're sending them out every single week. So I'm going to go ahead and close out this episode. You've been watching Tips and Tech with Tiffany. This is episode number 3. If you need to get caught up, you can certainly binge watch by clicking on videos from the Facebook page. If you are not on my email list, because guess what? This video will be transcribed. Everything I said will be put into writing, and I'll even have this checklist that I created in Word, in the Word doc. I'll have that for you as well. That will be all on my website, virtualhiredhand.com. So let me show you where that is so that you can get that information when that comes out. If you want to see how a free offer works, you can enter your name. Hold on a second. Okay. You can enter your name here in the email or click on free training. And that will give you some options for free training depending on what you're looking for. Repurposing your recordings, mapping out your click-through funnel, which is what we talked about today, which is mapping out the click-through funnel. So all of that got complete training on there. Oh, I just noticed I need to update this because Blab is gone. Blab is over. So I'm going to fix that on the website. Blab is over. Facebook Live has taken over, and I think I don't know, Periscope is still hanging on. We shall see. But anyway, so let me know if you have questions. Hop on the email list, grab some free training, see how it all works from behind the scenes. I look forward to working with you, and I'll see you next Tuesday.